going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Sergio Martinez. This future Hall of Famer who fights out of Buenos Aires, Argentina, has traveled the world over to ply his trade. It's the Mexican monster, Benavidez, a two-weight world champion at both super middleweight and light heavyweight.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified and sensational middleweight champion of the world, Sergio Maravilla Martinez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting two-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, Benavidez.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Good counter punching. How about that time counter shot? That uppercut does not score. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Sergio Martinez is dazed. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What are they telling them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Martinez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of...
Yes, I like that.
And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? The jab doesn't quite connect. Hold that thought! Benavidez might be ready to go. I thought we were going to to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot. Clear that.
Where did that come from? Down she goes. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Give me your glove.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And this is with that jab. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round.
What are you doing?
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab slick. Just keep him on.
Get your rhythm back. Then we go again.
There's the bell to start round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
No rest for the weary. Incredible work rate. He threw a punch and just got countered. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just a match made in heaven.
They're both trying for a knockout. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. There's a counter shot. Just missed with that hook. The perfect counter lands. That jab doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The Mexican Monster's in trouble. The Mexican Monster is down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Are you all right?
Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round.
I'm happy.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down.
The gaps will appear.
Here we go to the 4th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Those counter punches have to hurt. men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Those counter punches have to hurt. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Misses with the straight left. Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. Benavidez is flat on his back. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the...
Mistakes in the switching.
On to the fifth we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. They both want the knockout. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And it's survival time for David Benavidez. I thought that was gonna be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make...
Oh my God, Johnny! And the Mexican monster might be ready to finally go down. And David Benavidez is on the canvas. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Let's talk about Benavidez that last one. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Love the response, though. Got back up. Took it.
This is the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
A perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch out. Hold that thought! Sergio Martinez is rocked! Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Benavidez now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Missing with that jab. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. In some trouble here. In a mild upset, we have a draw here.
What a fight, what a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I'm happy it's a draw because nobody deserved to lose and nobody deserved to win. These guys put it on the line.